Hey everyone, in today's episode we're going to explore the operator status in Minecraft Education Edition. Alright, so operator status is kind of like overall control. It allows you to run commands, change the game settings, it allows you to change the weather, whatever it is actually. It's pretty much full control. And quite typically, there'll be moments where you might need to manage operator status and you won't. And this is really only in a shared environment or when you're hosting or doing multiplayer in a world. And so what that means, at the moment, I'm not hosting this world. So if I'm hit escape, and then I have my option here to start hosting. But what we want to look at here first is if we just come into settings, is that we have here permission level for players who join the world. And we have these different levels, and operator is that top level permission. So we have visitors, members, and operators. Now, visitors is kind of a come in and explore, but you can't really build or can't destroy anything. Members is the one that is kind of the default, and you'll probably go to majority of the time. So students can break, they can build, they can create, but they don't have that full operator permission. So they can't come in. For example, they can't get barrier blocks or stuff like that, or they can't get their own command blocks, depending on how your settings are set up. And so you'll normally leave this here as member. And so what will happen is if I host, then I'm just going to get a student to join. Let's bring that one in. So we'll just confirm for that. And you'll notice here, it says my name there, and then it has a little crown next to it. So crown means that I'm an operator. That's the visual representation for it. And then the student has come in and they've got that star, and the star represents member. Now you can come in here and you can change that. I can flick that member to an operator. And quite often, if you have a trusted student, you might do that because they'll be able to help you with certain things. So for example, if you wanted to kind of clear all effects because someone's been mucking around. So the big one, though, is this structure block. Now, we've got a few videos on structure blocks. They're one of my favorite blocks in Minecraft. It's that we open it up, that ability of, as a student's build on here, I'm going to be able to see and use that as a 3D object. However, if a student is a member, they won't be able to do that. You need to be in operator status to do that. Now, you could do what I just showed before. You could come in here. I could click on this student and click to change them to an operator. But you can imagine if you have a class up to 30 or more, that's going to take you forever. And sometimes if you've got that many, it might be a little bit slow and a bit glitchy. So the two main commands for operator status. So if I wanted to make all of my students operators, I would go enter, and then I'd go / and it's OP for operator. And then I go @A, which is all, and then I basically just run that. And that will make them all operators. If I just wanted to make an individual student, so let's say that student that is in here with me, that will just give that student single operator status. So when I hit enter, it'll run that, and it says that that student has received it. And it should, if you can see here, that this student now has that little crown there. Now, yes, keep in mind, they have full permissions now. Quite often, if I'm getting students to use the structure block, I will give them operator status at the very, very end. And we'll have a conversation about what it means to get operator status and what's going to happen if we abuse that privilege of having it. You can obviously take it away. It's a little bit different. The command, it is / and it's DEOP. And then if I go, let's go @A this time, and run that. Now, it won't take it away from you. You can see you get that permission that's saying that your permission level is too high because I'm hosting the world. But you can see that student has returned. So that's operator status. If you're hosting, it's really just in the hosting world. Think about how you want to use it. Make sure you set those expectations first in the classroom about students having operator status. But you definitely will need to enable it if you want to be using the structure block in a shared or a multiplayer world. Anyway, I hope you found that super useful, and we will see you again soon. Cheers.
If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And to keep up to date, don't forget to follow us. If you have any questions, feel free to write them in the comment section. Cheers.